How do you send your child to school in a safe as possible manner? That's the topic we will be discussing today. My name is Dr. Noha Polack. I'm a pediatrician. I'm practicing pediatrics for the past 25 years in Union City and Bayonne at Progressive Pediatrics. And today I'm joined by two members of our team, Cindy, the nurse practitioner, and Dr. Madray, our newest addition to the team. So let's talk about this, ladies. Cindy, can you tell us a little bit about what your thoughts are about sending kids safely to school?
Sure. One of the most safe things that we can do sending our kids to school is mask wearing. I would recommend that fit and comfort are really key. It is important to have a mask that fits nice tightly against the mouth and the nose, and that tight fit will help prevent the respiratory potential of the virus from getting and infecting your child. Comfort is another thing. It's very important to have that mask feel comfortable on the child's face. The more comfort, the more likely your child will be to keep the mask on. I would therefore recommend that you buy a couple of masks, see which one fits your child the best, and see which one is most comfortable for your child. I would also, after choosing that ideal mask or masks, send them to school with at least 2 of them in case one should get dirty.
Agreed, totally. And I forgot to mention earlier how important it is if your child is above the age of 12 to get them vaccinated against COVID. That's a huge part. So vaccines and masks are 2 great ways we can help our children stay safe. Dr. Madray, is there anything else you'd like to add about safety at school?
So the other thing that's really important is physical distancing. So the recommendations right now are to keep masks on at all times, and with masks on, still do physical distancing of 3 feet at least. If we are having our masks off, such as lunch, they recommend 6 feet apart. If you can, distancing combined with the mask shows to be the most effective in preventing the transmission.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that. And I'm hoping the schools keep a close eye on ventilation by opening windows, keeping the air moving all the time, putting fans in the right spots so that there's no stale air in the school that the kids are breathing in. Absolutely, I agree with that. Cindy, can you tell us a little bit about what it should look like at lunchtime at schools?
Sure. So it's lunchtime. What a fun time in a school day. And you get to finally eat something. And that's important as well. Dr. Madray spoke about the ideal 6 feet distance that we have when our masks are off, but sometimes the room will not allow it. So as best as you can, try and educate your child to keep their distance during lunch while they are eating. What would be so nice is if we could take advantage of the beautiful weather and have the kids eat outside during lunch. That way there's more room to spread out. But if we can't, just informing your kids of what would be ideal and trying to help them practice that would be a safe way to eat lunch at school. And always remember hand washing before they touch their lunch.
Absolutely, the basics. We can't forget the basics. Wash your hands and at least sanitize if there's nowhere to wash your hands. Exactly. Dr. Madray, will you tell us a little bit about what people should do if their child is not feeling well, and tell us a little bit about testing against COVID?
Yeah, so if your child is not feeling well at all, shows any sort of symptoms, you should definitely get them tested, which is something that we provide here at Progressive Pediatrics. So you can always feel free to call and we can do testing for you.
Absolutely. We're not sure what the schools will do regarding testing at school, so we can't speak to that, but we could tell you there are many places where you can go to get your child tested, including our practice. So feel free to take care, to use us. That's what we're here for. And so lastly, what about transportation? What about school buses? Yep. Real briefly, if you have another option, Besides sending your kid to school on a bus right now, especially if your child is unvaccinated, take that other option. But if there are no other options, then the safest thing you can do is make sure that the bus has a specific seat for each child that they use, that they don't move around, and that the school bus tries their best to keep some windows open, and that everybody wears a mask on the bus, whether they're vaccinated or not. So that's the best thing we can all do to keep the kids safe. Ladies, anything else you want to say to our patients?
I just want to say that we're all going through this together for the first time. There's going to be questions that are going to come up. And just know that here at Progressive Pediatrics, we are here to troubleshoot any problem that can arise and help you make the right clinical decision.
Absolutely.
Agreed, Cindy. If you guys need anything at all, no question is a bad question. We're all in this together and we'll all learn together. So feel free to give us a call or come in if you need to.
And I would like to end by saying we all need some grace right now. Be honest, parents, teachers, children, doctors, nurses, we're all super, super tired of this COVID thing. So I just want to say, please have grace for your friends. If you're a child, have grace for the teachers. They're trying so hard. These school nurses are working so hard to make sure we're all safe. So we're here to support all of them. And I want to say, hey, we're all going to give each other a break, hopefully, this year. So once again, thank you for joining us. This is the Progressive Pediatrics team at Union City and Bayonne, New Jersey. We would love it if you would please share this video with your friends, anyone that you think would benefit from it. And at any point, give us a call at Progressive Pediatrics, and have a great day. Bye-bye.